dancing has been a blessing in disguise to so many women across the country. I'm Jennifer McCumber, former stripper, author of Freedom 5, feature columnist for ED Publications magazine, and I'm leading the movement for dancer development at gentlemen's clubs across the country. Just to hear that word brings back memories of my mom and my grandfather, who is, you recall, a plastic surgeon, screaming at me to put on my sunscreen. The word was tanning. All jokes aside, tanning is something you really need to understand. If you don't, at best you will get the sunburn from hell. At worst, and in all seriousness, you will get skin cancer. Here's what you need to know about tanning and how it affects the dancer and the dancer's health. Now, when a light-skinned dancer stands under the lights on stage, the illumination tends to wash her out. It makes it difficult for the audience to see the hard work she has put into her exercise program. The way to avoid this is by getting a colorful, even tan. Tanning is our skin's way of protecting itself from the dangerous ultraviolet rays of the sun. Now, when our skin is exposed to these rays, the skin pigment remaining from your last tan has faded, but will become dark again. This is why you can seem to tan after just one day in the sun. However, your body has produced no new pigment to protect you. True tanning, during which new skin pigment is produced, takes considerably longer, a week to about 10 days. It doesn't pay to stand out in the sun for long hours at a time trying to rush a tan, because it just won't work. It is best to tan in stages. Experts recommend 20 minutes to a half hour a day in the beginning. Of course, this depends on your skin type, where you live, the time of year, and the altitude, because the higher up you are, the stronger the ultraviolet rays. If you're fair-skinned and you burn easily, you must take extra precautions. But remember, even the darkest skin can be burned and damaged by the sun if exposure is too long. Experts advise not to sunbathe between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when the rays of the sun are most intense and can therefore do the most damage to your skin. But that is exactly the time when most people prefer to lie on the sun. So let me pass on this warning. Excessive exposure to the sun tends to cause wrinkles and give the skin a leathery look permanently. Not to mention, it can cause skin cancer. Tanning, then, must be approached with a certain degree of moderation and care. One aesthetic consideration is that you don't want your face to be darker than the rest of your body. Your face and your nose in particular tend to absorb a lot more sun and get red. So take care to protect your face by wearing a hat or using sunscreen to prevent your nose and forehead from getting burned. I have heard many horror stories and flipped through many photographs of my grandfather's surgical skin cancer removal procedures. It is excruciatingly painful to have this done. Not to mention that it leaves scarring. And once you develop skin cancer, you'll continue to have recurrences of it over time. Now, I tan regularly. However, I use an antioxidant-rich, all-natural bronzing lotion, and I moisturize my body from head to toe every night with an aloe vera-based body lotion packed with vitamins. I rarely tan my face, and I get a mystic tan whenever possible. This will help the fair-skinned person achieve a darker look than ever before. Now that you're familiar with how your skin tans as a stripper, you'll be more likely to get the color you need so that no man will be able to take his eyes off of you when you dance. And remember, for the fair-skinned dancer, a solution is mystic tanning. I would love to hear your feedback as part of our discussion. So comment on the blog at howtostrip.com and definitely like our Facebook page called Freedom 5 for Exotic Dancers and our Twitter at Freedom 5 Strip. This is Jennifer here with howtostrip.com, wishing you the best of success.